up and try again.
Hi, welcome to KETO Christopher. I'm grateful to be back. I've been off for 4 days. Basically, I've been on a 4-day binge. And unfortunately, that is something that I deal with and I'm working to overcome. One thing I tell myself is, let's say I go make a bad decision on eating, and then I'll be like, well, gosh, I might as well just indulge the rest of the day and start back tomorrow. The problem is, once I do one day, I want to do another last day, and find excuses to do that. So I've had 4 days of not eating keto. And let's look at some of the numbers. I actually already entered them, but let me just show them to you. Let me move this out of the way. I think I'll make it small. Okay. So May 17th, I was 270.9. Now on May 21st, I'm 274.4. And that's pretty significant because I think that is the highest weight I have ever recorded. So I'm a little discouraged that on day 27 of this keto journey that I've hit my highest weight ever. Obviously, that's not the intention behind this, but that's the reality. And one thing I'm committed to doing is being honest with myself and facing reality. So what I like that I did today is I said, I know I don't really want to know. I just want to deny it. But the healthy part of me says I need to know what the truth is. And the truth is I gained a significant amount of weight. And then if you look at my blood sugar, this is really scary. Went from 125 on May 17th all the way up to 170, which is really a scary high number. So I need to know that. On these binge days, I usually eat a lot of ice cream with chocolate topping. So that's what it is. So this is, I don't want to just do, sometimes after a bad several days, then I'll kind of make these resolutions. And so I'm really trying not to, well, I'm struggling for words here because I'm trying to find the right attitude, the right space to come back with. And kind of coming back, beating myself up doesn't work. Making all these vows and resolutions has never worked so far. So what I'm trying to do here is be honest, face reality, and then make adjustments back. But with humility, recognizing it's a struggle for me. Each day is a struggle, but I'm going to make adjustments and try again. And so what the adjustment I'm going to make, one thing I think that is undermining me is I keep trying to see if I can get away with small exceptions, small indulgences, and I'm just always leaving the door cracked to go back to a non-keto way of eating. So I want to shut that back door. And so I'm going to say no exceptions. I eat keto, period. And no exceptions, no cheat days, all that kind of stuff that I like to do to leave a back door open. I'm always trying, there's a slogan in recovery circles called control and enjoy it. I keep hoping I can learn to control and enjoy it, but I've got to be honest. I've got about at least 15 years of not being able to control and enjoy it. And it's just getting worse and worse, and my body's getting worse and worse. So the only direction I can see to go from here is to shut that back door and work on accepting the reality that I am not someone who can eat a lot of carbs or a lot of sugar, especially. And that just triggers, a disastrous series of binges every time that sometimes it takes me a long time to come back from. And I guess in some ways I've never fully come back from it. So with humility, I'm setting myself in a direction of 100% compliance to eating a keto diet. All right, so that's where I'm at today. Thank you for listening. I wish you the best on your journey today, and I'll see you tomorrow.